Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the most wholesome YouTube channel on the internet. It is David Piersaul here. If you don't know my name, who cares? I'm not important. Anyways, we're gonna watch this Billie Eilish, ROSALÍA. Oh my gosh, what an incredible duo. What the heck's going on? First of all, you guys know by now, hopefully, if you've definitely watched my other ROSALÍA videos, you know I'm a huge fan of ROSALÍA. She's actually one of my favorite artists on the planet, without a doubt. The Queen of Spain. She has a great flamenco presence going on. Yeah, that's me trying to sound like I know something about the art. ROSALÍA and Billie Eilish. Billie Eilish is also dope as well, new to the game, but also making a huge impact immediately. Man, these two collabing is crazy, and ROSALÍA collabing with all these artists is, I mean, what, The Weeknd, Travis Scott, I think some other people. Definitely, I'm not a big enough fan, obviously, but no, I love ROSALÍA, and I'm so glad to see her collabing. Honestly though, I'm trying to see a new project from Rose. I call her Rose, we're on a first name basis. Also, I wanted to make an invitation for ROSALÍA if she wants to slide into my DMs and invite me out to dinner. I'm definitely available, so just let me know. But that's something I would definitely consider for sure if she's down for that. If not, that's totally fine as well. Your music is enough. Watching this new video for Olvidar, I know I am not good at the pronunciation. I am terrible at learning other languages. Please give me a break. We're gonna do that, and we're gonna run it back 2 times, once from a Filmmaker reaction, the second time from a technical analysis where we break down some of the lighting, composition, etc., and try to guess on what they're doing. If you haven't already, join the Discord, guys. You will not regret it. That's the best place to learn new music, honestly. It's called The Wholesome Bunch, so everyone there is really nice. And we learned new music, and last night we had game night. We played Quiplash, and then tomorrow and today, we're gonna do podcast night. So, I'll see you there. Join the Discord. It's very easy and easy to get involved. So, link is in the description below. All right, if you're ready to jump into this video, you gotta set the ambience. If you don't know what that means to get your tea ready. That's fancy for tea. Put the headphones on. Bro, I'm so excited, bro. ROSALÍA, yeah, every time she releases something, it's nothing but insane. It's heat, bro, every single time. I'm so excited. And then Billie Eilish as well. Like, come on, now this has to be a fire pack. This is cinematic nonetheless. Billie Eilish, I love her, like, her vibes, bro. Let's see. Ooh. It's already crispy. That Christian Dior hoodie, bro. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. Yo, but her fit is wild, dog. That is dope. Where can I buy that at? I don't have boobs, but I think I would look good in it. Is there captions? Just want to check. Just want to turn on. Yeah. Wow. Them two harmonizing together, man, is like angelic. It's heavenly. Is Billie Eilish speaking Spanish? Such a simple video, but it's like, for these two artists, it really emphasizes how powerful their voices are. Oh man, those particles moving through. I think she is singing in Spanish, man. That's amazing. The talent is unreal. Simple video. I really love that they're both singing in Spanish. I did not expect that. Wait, hold up, let's run that back. Did Billie Eilish have the nails on? No. She does. That's kind of fire. Bro, ROSALÍA always has the best outfits, dog. I'm trying to find out where she Well, obviously she got money, so. Mm. Wow, this bridge. The auto-tune on this. A lot of Rosalia's like older videos had the similar feel to it, where it was just like really emphasizing her and her like passion, and very, very like it has an essence to it of just pure passion and commitment and like involvement and they're lost in the music. It really just emphasizes that. Wow, there's more. Directed by Nabil. Nabil, man, y'all killed that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful video, man. Wow, that song is incredible. I actually was on the Discord last night and was chatting someone, and someone said they didn't like that song, and I gotta disagree. Bro, you are lacking if you don't like that song, Ricardo. You know who I'm talking about. Maybe I heard you wrong, but it sounded like you didn't like that song, bro. I'm calling you out. No, I'm just playing. It's okay to have your opinions, but I really like the song. The video, I thought the video was gonna be a little bit more crazy, but we can run it back for a little bit of a technical analysis and talk about some of the lighting and stuff and some of the editing more so. But man, really, I like this type of video for this such a song, like such a simple video for such like a very like voice harmony type. I'm not really good with the music terms, but it has such a presence to it. We really want to just emphasize ROSALÍA, Billie Eilish, and it sounds super good, and it looks good as well. Yeah, let's go ahead and run it back for a technical analysis. Stick around if you want to talk about some of the lighting.
A technical analysis with David Elijah Piersaul.
Okay, so I mean, off the rip, most of this video is a similar lighting setup. We get like a very high overhead hair light on top, and the room is like extremely hazy. We see that in a lot of the establishing shots. It's very simple setup. It's something really, not really bright, but pretty bright, just illuminating them, kind of creating a silhouette feel. Now, when we get to the close-ups, I think they have more of a key light. I don't know if they're changing it at all, but it definitely looks like that. They definitely include a spotlight that's more beam heavy later on, definitely more sourcey to shape the space a little bit, which we'll see. We got a cool color temperature on here, but I think most of this is in the color grading. But I think what I really want to talk about here is the editing. So let's continue. It's almost like these two women are in some sort of like other dimensional state, like the brain or something like that. Okay, here the light dims up pretty heavily, and there's less haze in the room. We're emphasizing ROSALÍA and her being there, and we see her for the first time. We definitely want to have her well lit, very soft skin tones, nice and crispy. That looks like that new Nectar or whatever. I don't know if it's Nectar or something, but that new jacket from Drake's. I think Drake has a new company with jackets like that. I mean, it looks just like that. Let's skip through a little bit, actually. See, this is what I'm talking about with the tight shots. Now, when you have a real tight, like you have a real wide, sourcey light source coming from the top and creating a silhouette, you definitely aren't going to get the skin to look like this. So in this shots, I really think that they're actually dimming down the haze a little bit, cutting some of that haze out, and they're actually bringing in, a nice right heavy key. You see her right of her face is pretty heavy. You see the shadow on the left side of her or the right side of her nose, right in this area. So it looks like the key's coming from this side, creating a nice soft light hitting there. Very, not too bright, keeping with the dark moody tones. A lot of that could be in the color grading as well. But yeah, they're definitely just not lighting from over top. They definitely, I think, have a light over top to kind of still create the ambience and separate her from the background, because she is wearing black on like a bluish navy background. But it looks super good, incredible. And yeah, this is a pretty simple lighting setup, but let's keep going. Let's skip through a little bit. Now this seems like they brought something into the front as well. That first shot, which is just silhouetted, looks like they have nothing. This looks like they definitely have some light hitting from the front here. I want to talk about our first instance of how this video flows. So this video has like a very momentous feel to it. It has like a lot of like, it's wavy, for lack of a better term. It's very, it's not doom, 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 hard cut, like something like a Kendrick video or any really rap videos where it's hard cuts, sometimes even super fast smash cuts. This is very wavy, so hard cuts may not fit. No, they definitely are hard cutting, but it's definitely slower, longer takes, slower, more hesitant cutting. And for this instance, we see a lot of dissolves slash double exposures, where they're literally just overlaying these two people over each other. Now, what's interesting about this is it looks like it's so crispy. It looks like they're actually just masking. I mean, we can kind of actually, no, it looks like an overlay. We can actually see that Billie is a little bit more, her opacity is turned down a little bit more, and ROSALÍA is definitely the overbearing part of the image here, because you can see a little bit through her arm and see her. So they are just doing an opacity thing, but what they're doing is you have two layers. You have Billie's performance shot and then ROSALÍA's performance shot, and they kind of just like fade these two performance shots over each other, but so you can see both of them at the same time. So it's like they're in the same room, but not in the same room. It's really cool. It's almost like they're singing with each other, but they're in the same mental state or something. I'm not sure what they're going for here, but it seems like they're in the same mental state, but not actually in the same physical place with each other. And that's the effect you get here. You get a nice smooth transition between cuts without having that hard cut that doesn't really fit the video too much, you know? The particles coming through, that's nice. That's a nice way to just shape the light, have more foreground element, more just texture to the image. Now this is what I'm talking about, where the light is very sourcey. It looks like they maybe lowered it and pointed it straight at ROSALÍA so you can get those high beams shooting through the lens, just really shaping the light in the room, because you have this like color contrast between this like dark blue to this like kind of greenish yellow color, kind of warm as well. And it's also like opposite of what the colors they're wearing, so it really just shines. I actually did something like this on the video I'm editing. I love the rotation here as well with the camera. The rotation is nice. When you have artists such like ROSALÍA and Billie Eilish, who are just so good at just physical body movement, specifically ROSALÍA. Billie Eilish is good as well. She's a great performer, but ROSALÍA is known for it's a certain style. I don't know if it's flamenco or if it's like something else. I definitely don't want to speak on something I don't know about, but definitely like she does the hand movements and the very like, she just really knows how to move interpretively and really just fit the music. So emphasizing that with nice rotating movements where the light can flicker through the fingers and the arms and her face. Like, it's just gonna be beautiful. Good way to emphasize her as an artist and what she does. Now we see a shake here on this. I love the shake here because you can hear it in the music, right? The music shaking, that's a production thing. So they added some sort of earthquake shake here to kind of emphasize that piece, that specific part of the production. It's very subtle, but you feel it. And love that. Now this is the first time we start seeing motion trails, which are a simple effect, but it gets that smooth, almost like dream state effect as well. Like things aren't moving at the normal speed that we're used to. Like they're inside of like their minds, they're in the same place, but in a different place physically. It's very dreamy. You see that as a way that, let's go back. You see that with Billie Eilish right here. She goes away. Right here, lots of opacity. Also, I'm actually quite impressed with Billie Eilish's, her screen presence here is like touching the hand. She's really matching her counterpart in this song, which is ROSALÍA. And they also seem like they might have a fan in here, like blowing really hard on Billie Eilish's hair. It makes me wonder if these two artists were actually able to even meet each other for the video. Are they actually in the room at any point together? A lot of times when you're working on these big productions, these artists are so busy. These are huge artists, right? Billie Eilish, one of the biggest artists in the world. ROSALÍA, one of the biggest artists in the world. So when you're trying to put these two artists in the same room, you've seen that with the Selena Gomez and I believe who was it? It was the K-pop group. I'm blanking because I need to brush up on them. But they did that song Ice Cream together where no shots were there together. It was all like comped or just in different locations, but it looked like the same video because these artists have a hard time meeting with each other, man, but they want to do these collabs and they want to do visual content for it. This is a great execution of that because the lighting is easily matched, you know? Let's keep going. Also, the light is moving. I started to notice that the actual spotlight is maybe moving or the camera's moving through it, but we're also seeing like flashes. This is another production thing because in either that's something they're doing in post or they're actually doing probably in camera, which would probably be a lot better. That movement right there was wild. Let's keep going. They definitely have a fan. See the lights flashing? They have it on some sort of effect or something like that. I think for the most part, that's what we need to talk about, you know, in here. I love this bridge. It's beautiful. Yeah, I think that's it. Directed by Nabil. Nabil killed that. Yo, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments, man. This is like a superpower freaking. This is like a super duo of girls. Freaking Billie Eilish is definitely on top of the world right now, as well as ROSALÍA. Like again, ROSALÍA, if you want to hit me up on Instagram, you can hit me up at David.Piersaul. I'll definitely be waiting on your text. If not, that's totally cool. I'll just keep making reaction videos and not make it nearly as good as art as you, but still worth a try. Let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments. What you thought about this collab. Actually, you know what? Let me know this. What other artists would you like to see either Billie Eilish or ROSALÍA collab with? Personally, I want to see ROSALÍA do a collaboration with like, yo, what if, actually, I don't know if I want to see this, but what if ROSALÍA did something with Kendrick? Actually, I quite want to see that. I was going to say Post Malone at first. I don't want to see that. I don't know why. I just don't know if that'll work together, but ROSALÍA and Kendrick, bro. Y'all know Kendrick's fire, dog. He's gonna kill it with any. He's on that level of artistry where it's like something very personal to him. Let me know in the comments who you would like to see Billie Eilish or ROSALÍA collab with in the future. If it was Billie Eilish, man, I want to see her collab with everybody. She's such a versatile artist. I'd love to see her voice included to a lot of different artists' music. Join the Discord, link in the description below. I'd love to see you there. Join us on podcast night tonight. And yeah, without further ado, until next time, guys. Peace.
Hell nah, I can let up. Lately I've been fed up. Too much talk around me, but the whole thing is set up. Everybody talk but don't do nothing but say they coming. I know you fun, I know you see me up 2,500 minute. Goddamn press no push your button, no goddamn hot like a two-stove oven. Turn all the way up, can't cool it for nothing. Catch me.